Patrick?
Good. How you doing?
And a regular, I'm good. Thanks for asking.
Yeah.
Kind of a regular on the show, Damon Johnson. How are you, Damon?
I am awesome, Mr. Hall. How are you?
Good to see you. I'm good with M1 Realty. So we try to keep it, short enough so that people they can get a lot out of it, and we don't go on and on. But certainly a lot to talk about, and your expertise is important in terms of what's going on out there because people tune in to hear about what's going on with real estate. What's the latest? What's happening? What is the deal with these homes that are getting 30 offers and bidding wars and home appreciation? I mean, what's the story of the first quarter to you in your mind, Damon, in terms of what's been going on out there?
It's been absolutely bonkers, but bonkers in a good way.
Yeah.
I'm spending a lot of time in my car.
Yeah.
I've been offering on houses, and it definitely is a seller's market right now. You have to go over asking, even if you don't think it's going to appraise. I've had offers written in the car that didn't get accepted, and the house went pending in like 2 hours.
Yeah.
It's just like, I can't even describe it. Saturday and Sunday, we're contributing to the ozone layer by just being in the car. So I've never been in the car this long looking at so many houses.
Wow. Yeah, a lot of time being spent for sure because, what I've seen, and just in terms of our business, and Patrick comment on this too, is that, the buyers in the market, they're either getting lucky or they're frustrated,
yes.
Right? Because they're making offers on homes and not necessarily. I mean, we've had a lot of clients, they get pre-approved with us that have offered on 5 homes and not gotten any of them, which is kind of unheard of, over the last 10 years. But it's really a new market.
It is. I've had to resort, not to say tricks, but like door knocking and going back to my sphere of influence and just like if I see
try to find sellers.
Yeah, if I see another realtor sign in the neighborhood, I just start door knocking and just going because you check the MLS comes out every day at 4 in the morning and you look and you're like, that house has been there for 20, 30 days. I don't want that one.
Right.
There's like a shortage of homes right now. Then the ones that pop up, you have to go out at 5 in the morning, 6 in the morning, sending letters, trying to, get your client up out of bed and offering on it.
Right.
Sometimes I wrote a blind offer this week. I've never done that before.
What's a blind offer?
I call a blind offer when we haven't even seen the house, but it just pops up in the neighborhood that we know.
You
and
just wrote on it.
Wrote on it.
Wow. People are writing on offers on homes they're not even seeing.
So what seems to help me a lot is having, I know you're probably going to mention that strong pre-approval from a company they've heard of.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the buyers now are savvy, they're like, I've never heard of that company. I don't know, who that is.
Yeah.
You have to have that strong pre-approval.
All the details kind of matter more now than ever, right?
Right. When you just used to could go, not say anywhere, but clients to come in like, I went to such and such. I'm like, who is that? Yeah. Now, not to say that I'm steering them, but I'm like, hey, we have to have the strongest, best pre-approval we can get.
Yeah. No, I hear you. Because the sellers, it matters because they're getting multiple. They're looking at every detail because a lot of the offers are very similar, right?
Yes.
So, how do you? One question I was going to ask you because you've got such a great way with people.
Oh, thank you.
Well, and that's sort of your trademark, I think, is how good you are with. How are you helping? The buyers that you have from getting frustrated. What is your message? I know we're going to find something for you, but buying a house is an emotional thing, and as you know, people sometimes kind of get temporarily insane when they buy a house. So how do you help them cope with the frustration?
Basically, walk them through a little bit of the paperwork because that seems to be kind of a shock for them sometimes.
All the paperwork.
All the paperwork seems to be kind of a shock, and do more of like a timeline. Give them pre-approved with you guys, letting them know what's going to happen. Because sometimes clients are still making a mistake of, hey, I got the pre-approval, I'm going to go furniture shopping because I know I'm going to find a house. Or, hey, now the time I want to get that new car for graduation. I'm like, oh, no, don't do that. So I kind of want to go over some do's, some don'ts, some maybes, if this is what's going to happen. Yes.
And so let's just get the contact info out so somebody could maybe email you to get some more details. Okay. Let's get that out there.
I am at Damon Johnson. It's DamonJohnsson 100 at gmail.com.
Damon Johnson 100 at gmail.com.
Yes, sir.
Perfect. So people can come and check that out. So a couple minutes we got here. I've
Okay.
got some rapid fire.
Uh-oh.
Okay, you ready?
Hot seat.
Yeah, exactly. So I think these are questions that potentially people are interested in. And you can expand on a little bit, but I've got 4 or 5 quick questions for you. How long and why are you writing your purchase agreements for these days? Like, what's going on in the market in terms of duration of time? 30 days, 45 days, 60 days? What's common out there in the market that you're writing purchase agreements?
Common now, I'm writing them, I like to say 30 to give people time in case we hit a speed bump anywhere. But I've been trying to shorten it down to 15, 20.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, good. So just getting it in and out
Yes.
as quick as possible. And okay, next question. For people that are considering listing their home, obviously it's a great time and it's
Awesome time.
maybe the best time. What is the biggest thing that you see that people make a mistake on in terms of getting their house ready to be sold?
Not cleaning it.
They just list it without cleaning it?
Listing without cleaning it.
Your number one tip for first-time home buyers. So in other words, folks that have never bought a house before, they don't really know that much about it. What's like the one insight you'd give them on this podcast if they're a first-time home buyer and you say, hey, this is something that a lot of people I see, they just don't know this and we got to prepare them for it.
Oh boy.
Because what I'd say, I'll go from my angle, I'd say you only probably need about $5,000 total to do the transaction because of the low down options,
Yeah.
right, Patrick?
Yes.
I mean,
Absolutely.
when you've got low down options, people assume you need way more money than that, and you really don't. I mean, it'd be nice to have 7, but 5,000
Yeah.
we can get it
Mhm.
done.
Absolutely.
I don't know what you see from your side in terms of like buying the house, something maybe they, that they say, wow, I didn't know that when they go to buy a house, and one of them could be that they don't pay their agent. I mean, right?
Right.
Damon, thanks for all the
Thank you for
interesting
having me.
insights. DamonJohnson100@gmail.com
Perfect.
in Ferndale. So people that want to find out more about purchasing or selling can come see you and meet you face to face and just get a lot of free advice from an expert.